Well, guys, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but we have some kind of knocking sound. I don't know if it's a rod bearing or what. I don't know. I was going to pick up some medication from Walgreens, and I gave it like half throttle to go around somebody, and it came into full boost and over boosted almost 15 psi, and then started clattering like hell, and I let out immediately. No idea what it is. Check engine lights on now. Great. So I'm gonna go and use a scanner to try to figure out what the heck is what the check engine light is, and then take it to my buddy's house and see if he can tell me if he can tell if it's a rod, like rod bearing, like a spun rod bearing, or if it's valve train. Because if it's a rod bearing, gotta rebuild the motor. If it's valve train, hopefully I can just yank the valve cover off and replace like whatever it is. Like if it's a bent rocker arm, like put a new rocker arm in it. If it's whatever, I can try and take care of it. So we'll see. I'll check back in as soon as I know more info. But yeah, welcome back to the vlog, guys. Well, upon further inspection and talking to Joe, the old owner, and a bunch of other guys, we haven't looked at anything yet, but we've kind of narrowed it down to it being a bent rod because it overboosted, but oil pressure was still really good. When it was that high, I saw like 80 pounds of oil pressure, which is a lot of oil pressure, so I definitely know that oil pressure was really good. So I don't think it's a spun rod bearing or anything like that. I do think it's just a bent rod, which does suck, but we tracked down a replacement motor out of a 2007 SER. It's not a Spec V, but it's an SER, so the only difference is the Spec V has high compression pistons and the SER has the lower compression pistons. Spec V is a 10.5 to 1, and the regular SER is just a 9.6 to 1 or whatever. But I thought, you know, we'll get that motor, and it'd be dumb not to do some preventative maintenance and upgrade it. So I think I'm going to do Wiseco force pistons, we'll do H-beam rods, all ARP bolts, ARP main bolts, ARP bolts for the rods, all brand new ACL bearings. Darton has sleeves as well, so I may go the extra mile doing Darton sleeves, and then at that point, if I want to make more power, I can definitely make more power. With it being sleeved and stuff like that, I can probably turn the boost up and, you know, bring boost up to like, maybe closer to 15 pounds, make some more power, make over 400 horsepower, which would be super sick. But yeah, I'm super bummed. This is not something that I wanted to happen right now, but at the same time, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Not much. So we're just gonna run it. We'll see. I'm not gonna drive the car for a while. We're gonna let it sit, and we'll go through and we're just gonna try to get that motor and just build it. Do some preventative maintenance, make it stronger, and then I won't have to worry about happening anymore. But I'll also do the upgraded clutch at that point, and that's also, we'll do a Cometic 3-layer metal head gasket, ARP head studs. As far as top end goes, I'm probably going to leave it. 2JR Performance has stiffer valve springs, which for 160 bucks, I think I may just do those as well, even though I don't think it's really needed because I'm not going to be building a high RPM motor. I'm just gonna do, you know, full forged bottom end. 2JR Performance also has a knife edge full balanced crank that I can get for this thing too, so I may end up doing that as well, just to have, you know, even farther into the fully built bottom end. You know, if I'm gonna have it apart, I might as well just do it. I might as well just bite the bullet, spend the money, and do it. And you know, better do it now than have to redo it later, right? I think that'd be good. But I think at that point, if I'm gonna try to make more power as well, I'm gonna say bye to the stance game, and I'm gonna lift the car up just a little bit, put full-size tire on the front. We'll put full-size tires on it and get rid of the camber. I may have to do fender flares because they're 9.5-inch wide wheels and they're 20 offset. So if I take all the camber out of the rear, they'll poke quite a bit. I'll probably end up. It'll probably poke and sit. The fender will probably sit somewhere in this area here, and I don't want that much wheel and tire sticking out. So, well, we'll see though. But me and girlfriend are gonna go get some stuff done. So I'll catch up with you later and see. Give you guys some more info. And rebuilding this motor right now was definitely not something I wanted to do. Because me and the girlfriend are in a process of saving up money to try to get into a house and get out of this apartment so that I can have a full office for all my computer stuff and all that kind of stuff, and then have an actual garage to be able to work on stuff. But should happen, so we're gonna have to bite the bullet. I'm gonna start working 6-day full work weeks, so I'm still gonna push as hard as I can to post every single weekend so you guys can see what's coming up. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna start to work a full 6-day work weeks, but I think I'm gonna try to do half and just work mornings, because having that couple extra hours and that couple extra units will definitely up my paycheck, and that'll help pay for everything. Because as long as I minimize myself and I'm not buying a bunch of other dumb stuff, I can rebuild this motor in a couple months, if that, and still save for a house. So we'll see how she goes. As soon as I get more info, I'll let you guys know what's going on. But yeah, this definitely sucks. I had plans to get new wheels. I just got a partial sponsorship with Heritage Wheels, and I found a amazing set of wheels that I was getting ready to buy. So that's gonna go on the back burner now. And I was gonna do a turbo upgrade and stuff like that as well, but that's gotta go on the back burner as well. But hey, we'll get this motor going. More content on the Sentra coming. Built motor, forged Wiseco pistons, knife edge crank, H-beam rods, 500 horsepower coming your way. So stay tuned. Sorry this one is short, but hey, you know what? Leave a like, show me some support for the blown motor. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks, guys.